Okay, preparing dilutions of the washed, harvested cultures. So I have my washed, resuspended cells. They've been. I'm checking to make sure quality control, make sure there's no pellet or clump remaining in the solution. Of course, I'll be vortexing before removing any cells, but at least there's no clumps to start with. And then I have. I'm going to use these culture tubes. Each tube has 900 microliters already aliquoted of the 0.85% sodium chloride solution. And I'll be transferring 100 microliters for each of these transfers. For all 5 of them, I need to make dilution step 1. But for one of the cultures, I'll be diluting it all the way from 1 to step 7. So I have the tubes prepared here. Here's dilution step number 1 for culture number 1, CG1, and then I'll be making dilution step 1 for culture 2, culture 3, culture 4, and culture 5. And then you'll see me serially diluting this culture only for cultures ID number 1 to step 2, to step 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I've, in order to save time, I've made like a little map for myself. Rather than labeling the tubes, I've labeled the rack to try to keep track of where I am. So we'll see what this looks like. Get a bird's eye view. A critical vortex before taking out the 100 microliters. And now I'm done with that tube. I go to step number 1, and I try to get the solution to run down the side of the tube far down, and then I vortex it, and the vortexing funnel will go up as high as my fingers, and therefore get all the cells into this dilution step 1. Take a new tip, withdraw 100. And this further serial dilution is only happening for that first culture. But now I'm on step 2. Step 3. Reorient this so you can see the vortexing. This is the last one, step number 7. For the other cultures, I'm only making step 1, and that's in my second rack. Culture number 2, step number 1, all done. So I move it to the left so I don't lose my place. Culture number 3. Culture number 4. on this last track. I don't need to do a serial dilution. I need to get to the last culture, culture number 5. There, I noticed that my tip touched something, so I went and got a new tip. There, now my dilutions have all been prepared.